Okay. We good? We good? We good? Come on. Where's it at? There it is. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. 2:58 p.m. Back to programming. Still not sure what I'm gonna be doing today. I've been banging my head against the wall trying to figure out the logic of what to do, but have had very little success, very few breakthroughs, if any. So I'm just gonna keep on chugging along. Let me see if I can put this in the Discord. I feel like I should probably put this right there. Yep. Cool. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? So let's hop into our character prefabs. We want our NPC. And let's open up Playmaker. Ooh, it already feels good being back in this right here. This NPC FSM feels good. Let's see. We were doing quests last time. Let's see. Okay, we got all that down. Got this crazy ass thing. I think here they just walk away, right? Payment delivered. Sends to source. Payment delivered goes down here. Yep, right there. And then it just despawns itself by walking away. Okay. So, where to begin? Where to begin? So that's payment delivered. Payment delivered. Okay, so payment needs to be decided. I think I will open a notepad. So payment. Let's see. Receiving intel. So you get to choose what kind of. Actually, no, you don't get to choose. So when you receive intel, what's happening? What are you getting? You're getting one of a few things. You're getting which room. Okay, which is you get a map of HQ, the room key code, which is just a number, and then the alarm jammer frequency, which also is just a number. Okay, so overall, the only things you ever get are a map, a number, and another type of number. So the room key code will be just a 4-digit number. And then the alarm jammer frequency is it is a 5-digit number with a decimal after a third. Okay, so that's what we get. I'm gonna put this right here so I can see the chat. Right. So we get a map of the HQ, room key code, and alarm jammer frequency. Frank Reynolds says, caught it at the beginning this time. Nice, Frank Reynolds. What is up? Ooh, this fucking soundtrack. Let me change this shit. Oh my god. There we go. You know, I was actually thinking of your game right now, Frank, as I queued up some of these songs. Here we go. John Gero says, I'm here. What is up, John Gero? How's it going, y'all? How are y'all doing today? Okay, so we're gonna be putting that in here so I can not break my neck looking over to see them. So receiving intel, one is, actually I'm gonna copy and paste this. Right here. Like that. Alright, so which room? Okay, like that. Map of HQ. So in order to even make a map of HQ, I need to do the procedural generation for the level stuff, and then I can make the room key code. I'm kind of more interested right now though. So that's one type, right? But then the other type, so that's receiving primary objective intel. What about receiving secondary objective intel? All right. SK says, I'm not subscribed and this pop up to me, so hello new people from the internet. Hey, what's up? SK, subscribe. Please, please. So much of the traffic comes from people who are not subscribed, and when you don't subscribe, you're setting me up for a future of being hidden in the rubble of noise that YouTube creates. Frank Reynolds says, I spent a good chunk of time throwing bottles in the speakeasy. I want to let the player break bottles over surfaces and stab each other with them. Yeah, nice. Yes, that sounds great. SK says, done. Beautiful. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thanks for the sub. Thank you, thank you. It all adds up. Heading towards 1,000 right now, too. We're talking about doing a pizza party. Okay, receiving secondary objective intel. So secondary objective is mole stuff. And this is what I've been banging my fucking head against the wall trying to figure out. Who's familiar with, was it logic matrix, what is it? Logic matrix puzzles. These. Where is OBS? Right, just webcam. One of these. Logic matrix puzzles. So I'm thinking, like, this. I had a really visceral moment of like, oh, logic matrix puzzle like finally works after this whole time of like it not working. I always thought like, oh yeah, that'd be a perfect way to do this, but there's still one catch that I don't really enjoy about it. And so I think I'm gonna go back to the Guess Who style way to do things, way to find them all. The Guess Who style is literally just getting one attribute at a time, receiving one sort of descriptor at a time that together will describe your mole, and you'll be able to know who your mole is. So there's still some. Let's write the pros and cons, right? So the pros and cons of what you call it? What is it called? We'll just call it the Guess Who method. Guess Who method. Also, that playlist I was on was incredibly short. So let's see, all tracks, genres. Let's go with eccentric and quirky has 67. This might be a bit of a risk. Let's see. Alexandra Woodward makes some pretty good stuff. Okay, I could leave this on. Frank Reynolds says, I also spent some time stacking tables into a tower in-game and wasted a lot of time screwing around. Not too productive. Yeah, no, I've been there. I've totally been there. In my game, though, I was stacking bodies. I just spawned a ton of NPCs. It was right when I implemented ragdolls, and I just was like killing all these NPCs. And, you know, I implemented the thing so you could drag them around. So I was just like, what do you call it? Yeah, I was just basically stacking NPCs. I was killing them and dragging their bodies to stack on top of each other. That's fun. Hell a waste of time, for sure. Let's see. There's a part of me that's beginning to wonder if I need to consider some other alternative to the soundtrack for this stream, because I'm starting to wear thin on these channels, unless I really haven't tapped into some genre yet. I'm gonna try 1970s rock. Is this alright? Okay, I'll leave that. So let's see, pros and cons of the Guess Who method. So pros are, it's like, you have to pay attention. Oops, pay attention to your surroundings. And that means that the sort of proc-gen, you know, looks and behaviors are practical and necessary. Necessary, is that how you spell it? Necessary? So that's a good one. That's like a big one for me, is like whether or not you're actually paying attention to if the NPCs around you smoke, if they chew bubble gum, especially the one that like I'm always excited about is like if they snore. You know, if you're on a plane ride with somebody and they're sitting next to you and they decide to sleep and they're snoring, that's a quality that, you know, could be delivered to you. You can get a piece of information that says the mole snores. And so now you kind of have to, there's something sort of like intrusive about that, you know? That you could have to break into somebody's house, or like, you know, you really have to spy on somebody to see if they snore. So that's a pro, but the cons of having the Guess Who method are doppelgangers. So doppelgangers, but this is only true if every attribute, so I should put that down, right? Only true if every attribute can be, or no, only true if attributes are not 100% unique to the mole, right? So that could be solved. You could solve this problem by making it so that there is one attribute that separates your mole, right? So solved by making one attribute that distinguishes your mole from other agents. All right, so one thing could be like, okay, says the mole has dark skin. Well, there's plenty of dark skin in your agency. All right, the mole has a bushy mustache. Well, plenty of people with dark skin have bushy mustaches at your agency. It's like, okay, the mole chews bubblegum. All right, there's a handful of people that have dark skin and have a bushy mustache and also chew bubblegum. And it's like, your mole smokes. All right, we're narrowing down even further. There's fewer people, but there's still a handful of them that are dark skin, chew bubblegum, and smoke, right? And have the bushy mustache. So there has to be this last thing that is like, that's only the mole. So I have a list of physical attributes I can go through, and I could choose to, how do you solve this? I guess when I'm giving people attributes, behavioral attributes, I could make it like a list, right? Say you have these 4 things. You have or let's just say 3 right now. Smokes, chews bubblegum, snores, right? 3 things. Now, when I'm assigning these to the agents, I take one off each time. So once I assign the smokes, I can't assign it to anybody else. Once I assign the bubblegum, can't assign it to anybody else. Snores, can't assign it to anybody else. So that way, each of these things are unique. The problem with that is kind of another thing you have to circumvent, is that if you get this piece of information up front, you don't need to know anything else. Because if you already know that your mole is the only person who smokes or chews bubblegum or whatever it is, right? Is the only person who has this quality to them, then you can just go straight to them the moment you see that they have that attribute. So we don't want that. What we want is there to be some type of buildup. So you would find out all these other things that start narrowing down on who it is, so you could start trusting other people until you kind of get to this last batch of people who you're suspicious of. And then you get that final piece of information that says, okay, it's this one, you know? And now that I've said all that out loud, I'm realizing that the problem with that is that I see it as a problem. It could be fine, but like, it's that piece of information that it's like, yours is the one that chews bubblegum, there he is, right? Like, that's just as good as saying like, well, that's your mole. Like, just flat out saying it or give it a picture, like that's who it is, you know? And doing that is giving it away, you know, like it's giving it away for free at that point. I mean, it made you work for all those other clues leading up to it, and at the very end, you don't put anything together yourself, you know, like you just, it's just handed to you. I may as well make it so at the very end of it, oh, when you solve this last quest, okay, your mole will be highlighted, you know, like it's the same thing. So the way to solve that, oh my god, it's like kind of taking a step back, is to not give your mole oh my god, is to not give your mole something unique only to them. So now what we're talking about is the difference between variation. I think, what is it? Is it variations and permutations? What is it? Because permutations are I think is order specific, right? Should I just check? Should I look that up really quick? I'm pretty sure permutations are essentially order specific. A way, especially one of several possible variations in which a set or number of things can be ordered or arranged. So permutations versus combinations. That's what I was thinking, right? So before, guess who is a combination of things, right? That's, all right, gosh, shit, maybe I am thinking about, because permutations is order specific, and physical attributes and whether or not you behave a certain way can't be order specific. So it's not, so it can't be permutations. I can't rely on that. That sounded like an easy answer. If this game was math based, maybe. But like, if it's combinations, so combination is the thing. So it still is guess who. Okay, so it is still guess who, except your character can have all these attributes, each one of which somebody else has. So you can have, the mole can have, light skin, and it's like, okay, well, those people over there have light skin. The mole can have a bushy mustache. Okay, there's a handful of other people that have bushy mustaches. The mole can snore. Handful of other people snore. The mole does not smoke. Okay, handful of other people don't smoke. And yeah, the mole does not chew bubblegum. Handful of other people do not chew bubblegum. So all those things other people have, but none of them have all those attributes together. So the mole is the only person that has all of that. And I'm not really sure how to do that. The logic of creating that combination thing, a specific combination, or a unique combination. That's what it is. Hold on. I should write that down. Okay, so like, mole has a unique combination of attributes. Not, what are they? Not, exclusive. Let's see, mole has a unique combination of attributes. No one of the attributes are exclusive to the mole. The only thing exclusive is the combination of attributes itself. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's what I want to do. Now how do I program that? It sounds easy enough, right? It sounds easy enough. Frank Reynolds says, today I'm putting a pause on modeling and instead we'll be working on NPC pathfinding. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad we're gonna start seeing some shit come to life. I can't wait to see your bar all packed up, people stepping in and out of that door. Were there bouncers? Also, Frank, I'm wondering, are you doing research? Do you do research with this? Like, is it a thing that you're pretty familiar with? I remember you vaguely mentioning some sort of tie to that history. I don't remember exactly how. Okay. Nice. I could dig this. John Giro says a hat, an earring, anything. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you were saying that earlier when I was talking about like this thing that has to be specific, right? Like that is those are totally on the list. Earrings, hats, scars, what else was it? Oh, beauty marks. That was another one. I was trying to find like small things like that are kind of like really sort of under the radar. Birthmarks and stuff like that. Okay, so mole has a unique combination of attributes. No one of the attributes are exclusive to the mole. The only thing exclusive is the combination of attributes itself. Okay, so you know what this means? I have to let's keep that open, and we're gonna come out here into the game manager where I have the NPC builder, and the NPC builder is kind of where this would happen, I think. Oh, you know what I have? Just a second. See these? You see that? Ah, yeah. Ah, yes, indeed. I've been doing a lot of research on prohibition and organized crime between 1920 and 1933, watching documentaries and doing a lot of research on our local history of organized crime in Kansas City. All right, because you're in Kansas. Forgot about that. You know what I think of when I think of Kansas City? I think of Lucky Number 11 and the Kansas City Shuffle. Indeed. I like how sometimes you get these ones that are like a little twofer. They're like baked together. They didn't use bouncers because they weren't supposed to look like a club. Instead, they use a password system. Oh, that's funny. That does kind of ring a bell. I feel like I've probably seen that trope before of like the little hatch that slides open. Password. Okay. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. So, maybe I can figure out the logic first. The logic is, an idea I had earlier was that if every NPC, when they're being built, and they're given their color of skin, their hair, their behaviors and all that stuff, if each one of those things was a number or string in an array, I guess a string would be best. It would keep me organized, so I don't be like, oh, what does 5 represent? An array of strings that define the character totally. And then what I could do is there like I know there's an array compare action, but then I would have to do it for every single one, which, you know, no big deal. But if there was a way to do like a one where it's just like, oh, find any array that looks exactly like this. What is concat? No. Yeah. I think I might just have to like loop through them. Alright, that's no big deal. Yeah, so it's so you do first you build NPC. Each attribute is logged as a string in an array. When all NPCs are done being built, compare all their attribute arrays. If there is an exact match, oops, damn, it's like the answer is easy. You just change one of the attributes, or you delete that person and make another one. But I don't know which solution would be easier. Let's see if there's an exact match. Then shit. I think you do have to just make another one. Then delete that duplicate or doppelganger, right? Doppelganger NPC, and create a new one. Then repeat duplicate check. I've arrived. The Isaac, you have arrived. Hello, how's it going? Good afternoon. How are you doing? What are you up to? What do you got going on? Dinah says, hi, sorry I haven't watched your stream in a while. Hey. No apology necessary. Thank you for swinging by. You were here recently. You were here recently. Weren't you here this weekend? Right? Where am I tripping? And how you doing? How's it going? I'm just figuring out the logic for this FSM modification. Yeah, so there it is, right there. Let's make that work. So create NPC. Okay, character name. NPC mesh. Gets a skin color, or set skin color. Right. What it needs to do it's kind of difficult. So right now, you know what? I'm gonna run this FSM so we can kind of see how it works. I got the basic idea of it, but you know, it would help to kind of see it in action and make sure everything's working all right, which I think it is. So this is the NPC builder, and I believe it is off right here. All right, so let's turn it on, and this fucking soundtrack, Jesus Christ. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to cave in and honestly just go back to let me see. This bebop jazz playlist is short, but it's reliable. Okay. So turn that on, and it's waiting for player build. Is player builder on? Player builder is on, and okay, let's run it then. NPC builder. This thing is trippy to watch when it's running, because it kind of does this like pulsing thing because it's just running through the same thing so many times. And one time I was playing Craftwork, I was listening to Craftwork while this was looping. It was fun. It was fun. Bro, you ever just watch your FSMs pulsate as you listen to Craftwork? Kraftwerk. Ooh, look at it. Chugging along. It's because I have a game object selected with the editor open. Oh, it only pulsed before because I used to put a second interval between everything. But look at that. It ran through everything. Holy smokes, how many? Why did it run through this 50 times? Oh, right. See, it starts here 50, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10. It's because each time it's passing through these to check if this part of it is done. It just loops through everything. Right, so total we have created 45 NPCs, and they should all be over here. Yep, there they are. Ursula Kaczynski, Klaus Hawthorne, James Wormvold, Jim Hasselbacher, Belle Riley, Harold Boyd, Francis Duquesne, Millie Philby, Virginia Hawthorne, Fritz, you know, all these people. The Isaac says, I just got caught up on the devlog. The game looks rad. Oh, thank you. Thank you. There is a devlog coming, a new one, part 4 is coming up soon. I finally figured out how I need to do it because, like I said in these past few streams, yeah, You'll see. It's coming. Frank Reynolds says, I've been listening to music of the 20s to get inspired. Not really as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, there are some jams. There are definitely some jams out there. It's good stuff. But it is, admittedly, there's closer to the 30s, in my opinion. It gets a little bit more interesting. Closer to 30s, closer to 40s. The more modern, yeah, but there's good stuff in the 20s. Okay, so if I just click on any one of these, like Millie Vermold, or actually, you know what? So all these people, right? So these are just citizens of the world. Where are they? They're all kind of just standing around. But if I go to the environment, all these cities now, so DC, I have this. If I just expand these, you can see, here's our mole. Jim Hasselbacher is our mole, who is right there. So that's the mole. And that's the mole in DC. So if I go to here, Mole Hunters, this is Bell Riley, so that's this person, the one standing next to them. And I'm not gonna go through all these, but yeah, essentially they all have their own, like they're civilians too, so these are just a couple of randos. And sources, yeah. So, oh, I wonder if the source ran if Harold Boyd did his thing. Yeah, that's funny. Look, Harold Boyd is over here. That's so fucking funny. Why is Harold Boyd over here, though? Shouldn't Harold Boyd have gone through... Harold Boyd never began the source. Behavioral attributes. Oh, a num set. NPC underscore enum set. So that needs to get set to true. Okay, that needs to get set to true when they're done being built. Okay, see, this is why we do this. This is why we go through that. So, I'm gonna open up this NPC, and then go to behavioral attributes. It's waiting for this one, NPC enum set. NPC enum set. Right here. I'm gonna copy this so I don't fucking botch it, and then I'm gonna go to Game Manager, NPC Builder, and then down here set FSM and NPC type enum. And here we're gonna do a set FSM bool because it's telling it to do it. Yep. So it's just done. So it'll be the current agent spawned. And the FSM name is behavioral attributes. The variable name is NPC enum set. And we're gonna set that value to true. So now when we hit this run thing, that NPC shouldn't go to that little spot and stay there. The NPC should do the little thing, should basically begin the quest thing. So let's try that out. Frank Reynolds says Harold Boyd goes where Harold Boyd wants. Yeah. Harold Boyd ain't listening to me. When has Harold Boyd ever listened to me? Let's see. So there should be somebody going to the this lounge. Not that person. I have a feeling it's gonna be this person. Yeah, look at it. Are they? Let's see. Looks like they're making a line for it. Yeah, look at him. He's about to cross the street. Oh, he's on his way for sure. I'll go wait for him there. He's gonna like stand like in the middle somewhere awkward right here. Come on. Who is it? What's the name of our mole? I mean our source rather. Oh, his name is Source. He has no name. He's just the source. Alright. Yep, he's here with his cigarette. Waiting for us to light his cigarette. I'll do it. I'll play ball. It's been a minute. Talking about wasting time. I'm down to experience this again so I can get excited about my own game. We want to do spawn item. Was it 2? Yeah. Alright, so he has a cigarette. He's waiting for it to be lit. I'm gonna come over here and light it. And then he put the photo. But the photo kind of dropped. Is that it? Oh, here it is. So, where is that? Oh, who's this? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Oh, this is just somebody who's going to the tiki bar and then going to the cafe. So this person is in... I feel like this person's in Moscow. Let's go to Moscow. Player, warp... 4? 5. I think that's them? So I'm gonna try to shoot this person. Boom. Uh-oh. Okay, so player warp 0. And let's see if they are proud of me. Yep, that was the person. Mission accomplished, see? That's why they're walking away. Now I'm gonna shoot my own source. Because I'm just cold-blooded like that. Cool, systems are working. Systems are coming together. They are working. Let's see, I was watching Archer the other day and it totally made me think of your game. I haven't watched much of Archer. But yeah, he is kind of, that is a very cartoony spy, and I am making a very cartoony spy game. The Tiki Bar looks awesome, thank you. I'm very happy with how Tiki Bar is looking. I need to figure out how to make light not affected by... I need to figure out how to make the directional light not kind of get in the way of the other lights that are indoors. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I imagine the directional light is kind of working in a different way than a lot of the other lights is. That was just rude. The guy walking away? Like, I just gave him what he wanted and he just walks away from me. Okay. So that's set up. Right, now our NPCs kind of do what they need to do when they are generated. But let's do the thing, right? I have this. So, build NPC, check, right? Works now. If they're that type, they do their thing. We even saw that guy, he came in, walked away. That's just a normal civilian, so they're doing their thing too. That all works out. Each attribute is logged as a string in an array. So each attribute is logged in a string so far, but it is not logged in an array. So what we need to do is in behavioral attributes of the NPC, the variables tab will have a new one. Let me see if I already put it in there before. See, they have all this stuff right here. It says the city that they want to help, that's if they're a source. Does snore, that means whether or not they snore, their favorite color, favorite music, is allergic to dogs, is colorblind, is a gum chewer, is left-handed, is a reader, is a smoker, their job type, if they're a civilian, the type, random avoidance, payment delivered, set ready to help, signal. Okay, so I haven't made that yet, which is good. Not doing any redundancies. So we're gonna make an array, and the array is going to be called NPC description. Am I spelling that right? Okay, yeah. String dash array. And this is an array of, where strings at string. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. I'll put it in here just to be safe. Or may as well just kind of do it like this. Yeah. And now, in Game Manager, in the NPC Builder, something burning outside? Frank Reynolds says yes. Okay, yeah, that guy was yes. Smell something kind of burning. Y'all let me know if you see a fire behind me. FSMs are looking nice and tidy. Oh yeah, thank you. I hope this is a PSA right now. I'm gonna give a little public service announcement. When you're making your FSMs, make sure you be holding down control when you're dragging around to snap these states to the grid. Here's an extra little tip for you. The way they align to grid is based off of their left side. So that's why you see everything kind of like left oriented for me. I don't know if you could change that. You might be able to change that, but by default, that's how things are set up. And so usually the way you'll see my shit lined up is everything looks real smooth, left aligned. That concludes our PSA. Don't trust the chat. Wait, why? Don't trust the chat for what? Oh, for if there's a fire behind me? They'll tell me. I trust you guys. You're not gonna let me burn to death. Maybe you would. Okay, so got our NPC description array. So we create this NPC, set the character name. Right here where it says set FSM string. We're gonna do an array add. There's a part of me that told me, I was telling myself like, stop using FSM arrays. I think I'll listen to past self. I think I'll listen to my past self. So, I'm gonna open up this NPC. Behavioral attributes, variables, this NPC description string array. We're gonna copy that name, and we're gonna delete it. And instead, add component, array list, and we're gonna call that. And it's gonna be set to string. Okay, that's what I wanna do. feels a little bit more stable. Game manager, state, so set character name. Down here, we're gonna add a array list add. And the reference is gonna be this, and we're gonna be specifying the current agent spawned. The type is a string array. Oh, yeah, okay, string array. And the variable to add. We're gonna add in our character name. Okay, so I can copy this action and paste it in set skin color. I'm gonna set it down here, except we're gonna set the, what is it? Skin color string. Okay. Mask or fem. That's dialogue text. Still have not figured out my mask and fem qualities yet. Facial hair. We're gonna set facial hair string. Primary lower. The way they dress, I'm not gonna log. Gender neutral attributes, behavioral attributes. Here we go. Okay, so there needs to be one for each of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jesus Christ. And these are nums and bools. The cool thing about this, I guess, is that I could just convert all those values to strings, and when I'm doing the array compare, it's just comparing whether or not it's a duplicate, so that still works. Okay, so I'm gonna put it above this one. Right here. Convert is smoker. Okay. Is reader. Is reader. Convert is reader. So this array list, all these strings, it's gonna say like, you know, what do we start with? Skin color, so it's gonna say like light skin. We're not doing mask or femme yet. Facial hair, it'll say like bushy mustache. And this primary lower, secondary upper. That's the close, so we're not doing that. And then behavioral attributes though, when it gets to this part, it'll say like 1 or 0. At least for the bool ones. Like these things are bool values. Right, so is reader, right, so that'll be a bool value. Gum chewer, same thing. Put this in here, string, convert is gum chewer. Random bool, does snore, set of a sem bool. Same thing here, convert, does snore, colorblind, fucking music turned off. I'll grab that once I'm done going through these. Set FSM bool for colorblind. You know what? Here's where I'm gonna start cutting some fat. I'm gonna get rid of the colorblind value, and I'm gonna I'm gonna get rid of the allergies too. I'll bring it back. I can always bring it back. Random bool is left hand. Which hand they use? Nah. Favorite music, I'll keep that. And favorite color, favorite color, my original intentions were to make it influence like what color flowers they would pick out, what color clothes they would pick out. But I think I'll get rid of that one too. Again, I could just add it back later. So, last one to add in is for favorite music. Whoop. You must have copied pasted this. I'm gonna copy this, paste it in. And this is favorite music. Convert. Oh, can I not convert favorite music? What the hell? You would think they'd be able to convert on a num. Maybe I need to do a convert enum to string. Enum type is favorite music, right? That's what we're doing. Yeah, the enum variable is favorite music. String variable that it'll be stored in is new variable favorite music underscore string. And I'm gonna add in wait, what the hell? Am I blind? Wait, what the fuck? Have I been doing a bool this whole time? What in the world? I've been adding chat. What is going on? How come nobody stopped me? Nobody stopped me. Goofy King, Kilo Pro. Not so pro today. Not so pro. I've been adding in array list adds for bool values instead of string. Okay. I have to go back and change these. Damn. Let me put on some music first. Kilo noob. A little kilo noob today. A little kilo noob. For sure, for sure. Genres. Let's do, yeah. Okay. This sounds like Kraftwerk so much, it's crazy. Okay, so array list add, and the variable is going to be, I bet you don't even have to do that convert down there anymore. So this is going to be the is smoker, right? Convert is smoker. I'll copy this. Oh. It changed to bool again. String. Oh, you know what? Weird. I don't think that's intended. I think that's something I should bring up to Alex or Sean. I think if they had the option to do this, they would have. So the problem right now is that like an array list add, you set the type of variable. You have to, you know, select which type of variable you're adding, which is essentially saying what type of array list are you adding to. And then you choose the variable. But with Playmaker's built-in convert thing, it's changing this when I have it to string, so I should be able to go to convert and then, you know, is smoker, but then it changes the data type to bool because the is smoker value is a bool. Very interesting. That is a problem. I mean, maybe it'll just add a 1 or a 0. Should I try it? Maybe I should add. Maybe let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'll run this really quick. And if that works out, basically what it should do is put a bunch of 1s and 0s in the string. So let's run it. If it doesn't put 1s and 0s, if it is not a stringed array, then it's a problem. And if it doesn't add 1s and 0s in there, then it's a problem. Either one of those aspects. So, DC, let's go to our mole, right here, Francis Boyd. And Francis Boyd in behavioral attributes. Oh no, we don't even do that. It's just Francis Boyd has an array list. Okay, that's interesting. What the fuck? Wait, array lists are multi... What? What? I am so confused right now. What? Wait, does that mean I can add... What? Okay, I'm gonna try something extra weird. What? Game manager, NPC builder, state. You know, right down here in the bottom, I'm just gonna go ahead and do an array list add, and we're gonna do like a game object, and we're gonna put in, let's put in the mesh. Put in that mesh. Let's see what happens. There were two types of values in that array list. There were strings and there were bools. If I would have known that you could do that... These fucking people with their loud cars, I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Okay. These people in their loud cars. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, right, I'm trying to get my mole. Here we go. Klaus Boyd. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my god, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. This is what I've been trying to do for so long. There's been so many instances in which I was trying to get sort of a collection of values like this, and I thought like, oh, I guess I just have to store them in an FSM. Damn. That's rad. Because that just streamlines being able to compare all these different things. So I can check like, okay, like these are strings and these are bool values. That's a stick, that stickman is a fucking game object. That's crazy. So I guess I'll just keep going. I guess I'll just kind of continue as if, yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna delete this this weird one at the end. I don't need that. Or yeah, I'm just gonna delete that. Probably don't even need that convert enum to string. Let's see. I guess I could just like, was it favorite music? I could do a num type, my game, favorite music, variable, favorite music. I don't even need this convert enum to string. That's crazy to me. Are you all seeing this? Totally bananas. Arrays with multiple types of values. Okay. Great. So, I have to array list add for the reader part. For the gum chewer part, there's an array list add gum chewer, right? Snore, there is, right? An array list add. Favorite music, there is also an array list add. Okay, so that is the behavioral attributes taken care of. So that is essentially the set of values for them. So here's where I'm starting to get. This is where it's a little confusing to me. I'm not really sure. Not confusing. Because the next step is just to compare arrays, right? So we have this, when all NPCs are being built, each attribute is logged into a string in an array, right? So we got these two done. Let's separate that. So now the next state is when all NPCs are done being built, compare all their attribute arrays. If there is an exact match, then delete the doppelganger NPC and create a new one. So, I guess what I could do is, well, no. So you build one NPC, then you build the second one. But when you build the second one, you compare them to the first one. If it's a match, then you delete the second one. You build them again. If it's not a match, then you keep going. You build a third NPC. When you build the third NPC, you compare them to the first one, and you compare them to the second one. And you repeat that same process all the way until you get to the final NPC. That is a more efficient way of doing it than if you just create all of them and then make them all compare each other. So the only one that compares itself with every other one is the last one you make. That's probably the more efficient way to do things. Okay, I'm gonna have a cookie. 2 cookies, 2 little baby cookies. All right. I still don't like that for some reason. It makes sense, but this is about to get really complicated. Yeah, it's kind of a, let me see. I think it's simple, but like, you know what it is? It's literally the part of me that is going, I hate how this NPC builder FSM just does all this shit and it fucking, I mean, it's building the game, right? It's me complaining that like, okay, Minecraft isn't starting up fast enough every time you build a new world. Yeah, I'm comparing my game to Minecraft, and what? Watching your streams is so inspiring. I can't wait to be able to make my own game. I am touched. I am very honored to inspire anybody. Thank you for the kind words, the Isaac. You'll be making your game in no time. If you're just digging out some time for yourself, a little bit of time every week, it's accessible. It's accessible, especially if you're using Playmaker. That's the trick, I think. You totally should, the Isaac. I agree. I'm gonna back Frank Reynolds on that one. I agree. You're gonna be able to make your own game very soon. Get it going. And by the way, the Isaac, you've probably heard me say this before. Hit up the Discord in our work in progress section, the feedback section. I want to see what you're working on. Join a game jam. Make a game in 48 hours. It's a very good way to start. Get your feet wet. Okay, so we're just comparing arrays. That's all I'm doing. And actually, the way to compare them is, let's see. Build next agent. Here, I'm gonna do like a int add. Compare array. Compare attributes. The Isaac says, all right, I'm heading out. I've got business to attend to. Brilliant. I hope it's game business. Even if it's not, that sounds fine by me. Frank Riddle says, take care. See you later, the Isaac. Thanks for stopping by. It was very nice things you said. I hope you get onto your personal projects ASAP. Sooner than later. Okay, so this is turning out to not be so bad. So you do an int add. So you have number of sources, number of moles, number of mole hunters, agents, blah 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 blah, right? Do a new variable, and you say total number of NPCs. And you add 1. And then you have an int compare. And you're comparing the total number of NPCs to 1. Oh, let's put the int compare before that. There we go. Compare it to 1. And if it's equal or greater than, I'm going to send to true. Alright. And this is, if it is true, compare attributes part 1, and this is actually just compare attributes, array compare. Array compare. So you have to store the last NPC. Okay. So I think in this build next agent thing, you do a set game object. And the game object you do is the previous NPC, right? And you do the current agent spawned, right? So before it sets that array compare, you're gonna compare, you're gonna do get FSM, oh no, array list oh shit. Is there no array list compare? No way. Hang on. That might have been the killer. Contains, check if an item is contained in a particular Playmaker array. Copy to insert, get relative, set, shuffle, sort, find array list. Oh shit. Get all child of game object. No way. Shit, son. There's array compares, but there's not an array list compare. Should we check the ecosystem? Worst case scenario is I copy everything from those array lists and put them into array list compare. Oh, thank you, ecosystem. Let's see if there's any other ones. Pretty sure that's what we want. That should be pretty standard. Array list compare. Turn on the lights. It's a nice day outside today. Okay. Oh, thank God. Glad you found a solution. I was looking for a C# alternative. C# alternative for an array list compare? And thanks, yeah. I'm always just so amazed at how it's like there's just like the ecosystem's an amazing thing. It's like literally just like if every user kind of demands something long enough, there's gonna be somebody in the community who makes it and then puts it up there, you know. Array list compare. So the game object we want to compare is the current agent spawned with the previous NPC. So this way, everybody in the game will be unique. Yeah. Okay, and the reference is what is it? This one? Game manager. Boom and boom. Okay, if it's equal, then you go to true. If it's not equal, then you go to false. So if it's true, you need to recall NPC. So I think you do like an int add. Oh no! Wait. Build category. Set NPC type underscore string. Right here. Number of agents. This is the minutia is where I get caught, because what I need to do right now is like, if I do want to delete that NPC and make another one, I need to make sure the game doesn't say like, okay, well, we made enough, even though they just recalled one. It needs to sort of like, you know, if I need 3 NPCs, every time it starts building one, it gets a little 1 added to total number of NPCs or whatever, right? Or whatever the type of NPC it is. Like if it's an agent, if it's a civilian, or whatever. So if it needs to build 3 agents and 5 civilians, as it goes through the process of building agents, it'll add 1. I've made 1 agent, I've made 2 agents, I've made 3 agents. Civilians, same thing. So if I get to the recall process, if I'm in the middle of making the 3rd out of 3 agents, but then that last one gets recalled because it's an exact replica of one from before, just by total chance, and I need to delete that one. If I delete it and send back, when it goes through this process again, it's gonna think it already made 3 agents. It's gonna be like, okay, cool, done. Now I get to move on to civilians. And I'm like, no. You just deleted one of the agents. You need to redo that one. So I basically just need to change that variable. But that variable, changing that variable, that number, how many of that type of NPC was made, it's right here. So for agents, it's number of agents. For moles, it's number of moles. But my problem is, let me see. What happens when we get down here? Build next agent sends next agent build. So it just goes straight to here. And then it says build agent. Comes here. And then, oh, there it is. Okay, so I do kind of... My problem is, I don't know how to tell it which variable to subtract from. Let's compare number of agents. I could rework the system so it would be just like make total number of NPCs, then organize them into types. Nah, but how do I do this set? Oh yeah. Oh. NPC type underscore string. Where does this get used? Build string, add to array. Okay. Damn. Yeah, all this shit is done at the top. Damn. Sorry. Oh, you know what I guess? I'm dumb. It doesn't need to go, it doesn't need to subtract from there. It could just rebuild the NPC. Okay, so I don't need this int add. Instead, so it doesn't need to delete it, it just needs to rebuild it. So this part where it says create NPC, we could skip that and we go to set character name. So it can basically just go back up to set character name. Okay, beautiful. Alright. I'm literally just putting this up here to like do that. Okay. It just redoes it. Builds it again and then it compares it. Okay, I think that works. Oh. Whew. Gave me a fright. I was like, do I have to rebuild this whole thing? Array list compare, right? And if it's false, that means it can just keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. Goes here to build next agent. Okay. Nice. Let's try that. This is gonna be kind of a hard one to track. I think the system works. Ooh, that feels good. I have confidence in this. Let's see. So I'm just gonna select DC. Live update, and I'm gonna make all these live updates so I can always see them. Alright. Let's run it. Okay, cool. So all of these should be... Oh! What the fuck? There's only 2 people. And why is there only 2 people? I made a goof somehow. Wait, why is it stuck on that? Okay, it's comparing the current agent with the previous one. Index was outside the bounds of the array. Is it because... Is it upset that this array list has several different types of values in it? I feel like that's the problem. I feel like earlier, when I was all excited about these array lists having multiple values in it, oh, this says null. Oh, is it because the last one is... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave out the favorite music thing and we'll see what happens. So, game manager, because I could do the enum, if I want that I could do, let's see, behavioral attributes. I'm gonna get rid of this array list add. Let's just see if that solves it. Okay. Still only 2 people. Still stuck on there. Attempted to divide by 0. I have to bail. Really need to get something done. Have a great evening. Frank, thanks for stopping by, man. And yeah, I hope you get plenty done today. I'm stoked to see what you got. And keep sharing those things in the work in progress section of the Discord. I enjoy looking at those. That bar's coming along real nice. Have a good one, man. Take care. I have a feeling it is because my string array is like, it's getting messy, you know? Yeah. It also could just be this array list compare. Okay. Tough one here. So my options are use. Why don't I just go in and convert all those to strings like I originally planned? Let's see, so we'll start at character name, that already is a string. Skin color, that's already a string. Facial hair, already a string. You know what, I guess we could check if this works by first just disabling all the ones that are not strings. And if it still gives us guff, then it probably has to do with that action. Okay, Let's try that. Now, it should be comparing only strings, an array list comprised entirely of strings. Still get stuck there. Let's see. Yeah, and there it is, and it is just strings right now. Same thing with this one. Yeah. Okay, so it's just strings, and then game manager. Yeah, it just gets stuck there. Attempted to divide by 0. This array list compare might just be a busted thing. Array list 1. Weird. Add an item to a Playmaker. Add an item to a Playmaker array list proxy components. All right, let's try just doing an array, an FSM array. Array get random. Okay, and so instead of an array list add, we're gonna do an array add. And it's gonna be add an item to the end of an array. Oh. So I have to create a new variable, a new array that we'll call this. It is a string array. And let's see. The value I want to add in is the skin color string. Okay, so I'm just going to do this array add for the facial hair now. What is it? The facial hair string. And then behavioral attributes we're skipping, I believe. Yeah, just going to skip these for now. So basically, if they have the same skin color and facial hair combo, it's like, nope. Eventually it'll get stuck, right? Because you can only do so many combinations. I might not watch 24/7, but I have you on because I feel like I got some company. That's nice. I searched array compare Playmaker and send you the link on Discord. Maybe there's something you could see. Let me see. See, array compare. With the array setup, I have pick and match game using array store to retrieve game object. Had some problem. Essentially, object seems the compare array gets befuddled with the names a bit too. Also, it will only recognize the exact sequence. Also, even though I have the array get random set to no repeat, it still throws out duplicates. There are some solutions on the ecosystem, but most won't run on Unit 2018. Long story short, any way to change the code on compare to recognize all words in games objects and not in sequence. Definitely helps still getting some repeats. Well, I might turn to this if array compare stops working. Right now I'm using array list compare. That would scare the shit out of me if array... Yeah. Thanks. I don't think I'm gonna use array lists. And array add is my last one, my last hope. But hold on, let me look at that one more time. 2018. Well, hopefully, I'm not sure I know what this person's problem is either. The clone instantiated array with the names to array get random set to repeat, so throw that duplicates. Okay, let's see. We'll see. Let's actually just try running it. He said something about select random int. Yeah, well, he had a couple problems. One sounds like it might be like mine. The other one, I think I'm totally fine with, because I do want mine to get them in the same order. So let's see if that works then. The reason I'm running this, because the get random, or let me see, maybe, yeah, it's probably, oh, I think I know what he's talking about. I think, okay, with mine, I'm pretty sure it works. The array get random, yeah, and it says no repeat right here. I'm fine with there being repeats. For my purposes, for my get array random, I'm fine with there being repeats because there has to be. So that is the difference between, I closed the window, but I had it up before. I had a window open that I was looking at earlier when I was talking about the difference between combinations and permutations. And yeah, permutations is not what I'm concerned about. Combination is what I want. So it is totally fine to have repeats. And I guess we're about to find out if this works or not, because the facial hair, I know what's going to happen right now is how many facial hair? I think there's like maybe 5 facial hairs, and then there is 6 skin colors. So whatever the combination is that you can make with those, that's where it'll stop. It'll stop shy on this. Which is fine, because as long as that works, then I could put on all the other things, and then after that there can be, whatever bazillion combinations of people. Okay, so moment of truth. Array compare. So this is where we do array, just good old-fashioned array compare instead of array list compare. Oh wait, shit. Okay, so that means that down here, besides the set game object, I need to do set array set. No. Array, shit. Array, maybe array copy? Is there a copy? Remove all, length, get random, get for each contains, add multiple items to the end of array. Oh, isn't it just array? transfer value. Basically a copy, cut, paste action on steroids. Right, here we go. This is what I want. So the array source is NPC description string array. And then we're gonna create another one. Oh boy. All right, fucking A. Array. NPC, I'm gonna call it previous NPC description string array. Okay, and that is for strings. All right, comparing it to previous. Oh no, I'm not comparing it, I'm adding it. So it's like setting index to transfer. Copy type. Ah, wait a minute. I want to copy the entire array. Could I do set FSM array? Maybe that's it. Let's try this. Game object, the FSM name is, what are we in? NPC builder. The variable name is NPC description string array, and oh no, previous, and we're gonna set it as the NPC. Okay, there we go. It's just gonna copy all the values. Okay, I can delete that. All right, copies all the values in array compare. We're gonna disable that. We're gonna compare this one and this one. And sequence is equal, it'll be true. Sequence is not equal, it'll be false. Whew. Let's check. It should at least make more NPCs this time. I can't imagine it getting hung up on this one. If it gets hung up on the array compare action, I have no fucking idea what's going on. I'm pretty sure we just got a janky action from the ecosystem. Yo, thanks for that link, John Jarrow. Okay, all NPCs built. So, let's test it. Got all these NPCs. Jim Gordievsky. Variables in behavioral attributes. No, not behavioral attributes. Physical attributes. Jim Gordievsky. God damn it, wait a minute. Where is Jim at? I guess the name also adds a ton, right? Why is that guy frozen? Oh, motherfucker. I think it's fine, but my brain is melting figuring out how I can do the comparisons right now. Let's put on something a little bit more chill. Let's put on... Okay. A little different vibes right now. A little different vibes. maybe it'd be good to just look at this game manager and then go into... Whoa, it basically never created a duplicate? Oh, here's a great place to put it, this array compare part. Light, pencil mustache very dark, bushy mustache very dark, a pencil mustache dark, a full beard mustache. Oh, shit. Of course it never. Yeah. So I can be tired. I'm gonna eat a cookie. I can't wait to eat pasta later. Alright. It never recalled an NPC. Not because there weren't any duplicates, but because the array was constantly being added to. Alright, so like where is this array at? Nice cookies. Here we go, NPC description array. Look at all these values. Over and over again. My logic just didn't check out. I forgot that it doesn't reset that. Okay. So that could be solved by just before it compares these attributes. I'm gonna delete this array list compare. I'm gonna do like an array clear. Where do I want to put that? Wherever that. This was set up as an array. Yeah, that's where I'll put the array clear. Okay, down here. The array I want to clear is set the content of the array variable. I want to clear this previous description. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna try this because it looks like I can be elegant about it and maybe put it all in one thing. Reset value. It's a string. Okay, I guess not. Never mind. Okay, let's run that. Howdy, Steven. The music makes me feel master classy. Hey, little K0103. Does it bother you that I say 0103 in all of it and not just call you a little kitty? Or like the montage flashback scene of a Korean drama. I could see that. I can see that one. I'm doing okay today. That's howdy I'm doing. Howdy to you. Hi, how you doing? Sorry, I'm going brain dead for a second, trying to think about a million things. Oh my god. Also, my brain just like really turned off the moment I put these cookies in my mouth. We're in the middle of solving the NPC duplicate challenge. See, no recalls again. 0 recalls. But at least now, maybe... I'm gonna close this door. But at least now... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Damn, this NPC description array. Oh, this needs to get reset too. Motherfucker, I'm dumb. I'm dumber than fucking... something pretty dumb. No, stop eating cookies. Jesus. Okay. So I think at the top is where I need to clear the array. I could do it all right here. Build next agent. I can also do it in another. No, I don't want to clear that one. Maybe I want to clear this one. So I clear... No, I do that. Sets all the values. And then before it compares them, or when it compares them, oh, it never makes the duplicate over here. It puts it over here. That's not right. Okay, sorry. Wrapping my brain around this. You set all the attributes. You say, here's their skin color, here's their facial hair, their name. That is the NPC description. And then it checks if there are more than one NPCs. If there is, then it goes over here to array compare. And it checks, it compares if that last run, so the NPC description, matches with the previous one. And the only way it gets set as a previous one is when you go here. So that means at the top at set character name, or even honestly after I do this build next agent, I could do another array clear right after it. But this one clears the normal NPC description. Let's try that. I think that makes sense. Because right now it's just been an additive process where it's just like, just building this huge string array. Okay. Here we go. Okay, come on. Let's see. Still 0. I guess that can happen. Null, 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 null. Oh, wait, but that makes sense because that half makes sense. And half makes sense because, yeah, the last thing it does is it clears it out. So null for sure. But the amount of nulls is very suspicious. It should be 3 at most. Null, null, null. Why is the array this large? Motherfucker. There's array clear. Is there like array reset where it's just like, let's see, array, there's clear, and there's resize. Maybe I could do that. Let's put this at the bottom here. I'm gonna put these right next to the array clear. So the array is previous, and then I'm gonna put one after that, after this array clear. This one is that one. Okay, let's try that. Running it. Running it. The way this should work is it should have all the descriptions for an NPC. It's generating NPCs. Gives it all its attributes, right? One NPC spits it out into the world. Next one spits it out into the world. But every time it makes one, it also names all those attributes. It says it in a string, like literally words. It says dark skin, light skin, medium skin, whatever. Bushy mustache, thin mustache. It puts those attributes in an array. So there's a string array that each of these NPCs has that is their description. So from top to bottom, you could read through it. It's like, okay, this is this guy right here. This one is like, let me see, zoom in on him. This NPC has dark skin and looks like no facial hair, right? Are any of these, are we getting some errors now too? Are we like not? Oh, this one has stubble. Oh, you know what? Did it work right now? Yeah, look. Finally, recall hit 1. That makes sense. So right now it's only tracking 2 attributes. It's tracking skin color and facial hair, which if you look around, oh, there's kind of a medium skin colored guy. Or he's kind of overlapping with some other dudes right now, but that kind of makes sense because essentially it will. Oh, fuck. It only recalled one NPC. NPC description. Why is that one blank? Okay. I thought the logic was going to be pretty simple here. Let's see if anything changes if I start tracking the names. Because the amount of combinations might be too small for the amount of NPCs I want to make. So in here, did we do one for character name? Yeah, see, I didn't do one for here, so I'm gonna copy the one from skin color, this array add, and I'm gonna put it in this character name one down here, and I'm gonna change this to character name. Now that is way harder to match because the character name itself is made up of 2 randomly generated, randomly chosen items. And I think both the first and last name lists have at least 10 names in them. So let's see how this goes. I want pasta. I got pasta. Okay. So it would be okay if it had 0 recalls, because maybe they have more names now. Let's see. This one's kind of hard to tell if it works, because I would literally have to go through and check. You know, that's like, that is a part of the game, right? Like, a part of the game is like, it's not easy to tell. You have all these people, and it's like, okay, you have to confirm their names, their skin color, their facial hair, their gender identity, their behavioral attributes, like whether they smoke and stuff like that. But what is strange to me right now is why we're not getting much variation on facial hair. It seems like everybody either has no facial hair or just stubble. Like, let me expand this a little bit more. See, like, this person's got stubble. And this person's gotten stubble as well. Like, what happened to good old-fashioned bushy mustache? Let's see, what about these people? What do I mean, these people? I think this person also has, yeah, stubble. What's with everybody in stubble? Why is everybody so clean shaven? That's like kind of a problem. I think the further back you go is also which cities. Yeah, like we're in London now. Same thing over here. Suddenly the whole world has decided that facial hair is out of fashion. You know what an easier way to do this besides actually looking at them would be? So if I scooch this up, grab them, and then their physical attributes, variables. Maybe they actually don't have that. Shit. Oh, what am I talking about? They're fucking, their thing, that array. Don't they have an array? Or is that's all on them, huh? Shit. Shit. Okay. So I think just to be able to at least attempt to see the effects of this better, I'm gonna set, so let me see, compare attributes, add to array, behavioral attributes. Okay, compare attributes. So here I'm going to have a set FSM array, and it is going to be the current spawned agent, and it'll be in the, what should I put it in? me see. I feel like I could put it in either NPC status or I should just put it in physical attributes, huh? I should just put it in here. So I'm gonna put a new array in here. This will be a string array. NPC description underscore string array. NPC status could be a good place for it too. What else do I have in NPC status? Destination. That doesn't belong there. I put it in physical attributes. All right. Game manager, compare attributes. The variable name we want is physical attributes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is this. And then it's in the FSM, physical attributes. And we're going to set the value as this. Just going to copy the values over. And now at least, if I run this, I can quickly scroll through these NPCs and compare what their attributes are. It's weird that nobody has much of a variety of facial hair. It's the only worrying thing about this. God damn. Okay. Get a click on him now. Okay. Millie Riley. Physical attributes, variables. Okay, Millie Riley is very dark with a bushy mustache. Let's just confirm it that this is working fine. Millie is very dark. Turn off lighting. But I don't see a bushy mustache. What is going on with that shit? Let's see. Let's check out this mesh. Skin darkest. Y'all remember when that shit was working fine, right? Or was you know what? That might have been in my little the NPC testing spawner. That's maybe why. Didn't I? Right here. Maybe this is why. That kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Set material. Nah, cause game manager. Set skin color, that's working. Facial hair, what is it pulling from? Hash table get. NPC builder. Is it under here? Okay, it gets reference facial hair, key, full beard and mustache. So we have set material. It sets the bushy mustache. Sets the string for what type of thing that is. It says full beard and mustache. Array add full beard and mustache. Yet our man's here does not. This is happening again. This default material instance shit. That was happening before. Let's Google that. Why, like, if I select this, what is it even, what is that? Default material instance. It puts nothing there. Like, why? Same thing with these ones. Default material instance. Let's ask the internet. Let's see. What am I like? Default material instance. See, default dash material. Does that give me any results? Or actually, I have to go search. Nothing, huh? What if I Google it? Playmaker. Isn't there an action like set material, render color, or float? I'm trying to fade objects. Render to. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. Working with prefabs. Default material instance. I want to set number to. Aha, but the material being set is not. Okay, so this looks like being set is not matte, but default material. I checked that matte is instance render material, so it's not a problem. Help. The code you supply is invalid. If you want to swap a material at runtime, you have to access the game object's renderer, then iterate through the materials collection on the renderer. Unsure of how the value variable mats is defined, but from usage, it's clearly a single material. Just a stupid idea I had. You could put to your game, some male characters can have big bulges. Your target has a big. Right. Yeah. So I have some critical information. I have some golden intel for you. The mole has a huge bulge. Look for the man with the huge bulge and you will find your mole. Right. And there's gonna have to be complementary versions of that too when I figure out how to get these feminine models in there as well. Oh my god. I checked that matte is right material. Damn. So somebody else is kind of running into something similar, it sounds like. Maybe I could search like set material problem set material not working. Or like wrong. Default material. Maybe I could search like oops. Material. Oops, form. Instance. Instance material at runtime. Is there a way to instance a material at runtime in a situation, let me see, where it makes the most sense to use a shared material, but that has the annoying problem of actually modifying the material in the assets. It doesn't reset on exiting play mode. What would be ideal is to instance the material at runtime, then shared material changes. Using a Playmaker, I set up a hash table of materials, then during runtime I use hash table to get the material I need, and then use set material to change it on the fly. You won't save the changes when you exit. You'll need to use easy save or player press for that. Right. Material compare always false because of instance in material name. I create a prefab and set its material to material A. Then on the next operation, another right click. It checks if the material is material A. If so, it's supposed to cycle to material BC, but it always returns false. Here's a picture of it. Notice how the game object material is material A instance, and the one compared for is material A. What is the deal with this? Does it mean every time I'm creating prefabs, it's adding more draw calls by duplicating materials? How do I fix this? PS, have a material switch option to avoid having a state with multiple material compare actions. If it's creating material instances, doesn't that add draw calls? This would suck. If the player needs to create dozens of the same object, isn't there a way to cause it to use the same material rather than creating an instance? I trace this to set, the set material action. It never uses the same material but an instance, which also makes it difficult to later edit the core material since it seems to no longer reference the original material. Is that right? Even if the material has GPU instancing disabled, it still creates a sense. So GPU instancing is supposed to help with performance, but it sounds like let's go these facial hair ones. Is this the yeah, the gray ones are material. So let's see what happens if I disable GPU instancing for all these, which would kind of suck, but I mean, maybe it's no big deal. I've heard that I always check GPU instancing when I remember. That's why all these are enabled, because I hear that this improves performance. I imagine that could have been the problem before in the past when the NPCs were spawning and everything was working, well enough. They were spawning with their suits and everything, but like this is what was happening. They didn't have any ties. See, this NPC doesn't have a tie. So if I just pick a random NPC, let's do Melita Hubert. Variables in physical attributes. Stubble. No, I want somebody with a bushy beard because we already saw stubble. I don't know why stubble worked. Physical attributes. A goatee. I want to find one that's very distinct, which is a bushy mustache. A full beard and mustache. Okay, let's just find this person then. James Smiley. So James Smiley should have a full beard and mustache. But it already looks like he doesn't. In fact, it looks like he has stubble. You see that? Oh wait, maybe James Smiley is overlapping with somebody. Nope. So why does it say James Smiley has a full beard and mustache, but in reality he has stubble? What the fuck? Let's like float around and see if there's literally like anybody with something other than stubble. You also have stubble. And I can't really tell. Stubble. Stubble, stubble, stubble. Again, this global trend of no beards, no mustaches. Your target has big breasts, your target has small breasts. Yeah. Yep. Or what are some other ones? I've had some people suggest some kind of wacky ones before too. And maybe not appropriate for here. A little dicey. And not even risque dicey, but like politically correct dicey. Yeah, people have come at me with some pretty esoteric suggestions. And I think that says a lot considering the nature of the game to begin with. Fucking hell. Whoa. This sucks. I don't know what's wrong with this. Let me see. Game Manager. I'm going to turn off NPC Builder for a second. And I'm going to turn on this NPC Testing Spawner. Which creates like, how many people? How many are we going to have it create? 20? Okay, fine. Like, let's have it make 20 people. They're all going to be Civ Bs. They're all going to be posting up right there. Activate it, find it really quick. Alright, so they're all going to spawn right here. And we'll see if there's any problems with the way they look as well. Holy boy. Okay. Yeah, I'll kind of do that for a second, right? And then they go somewhere. How come they're not going anywhere? Why aren't they doing their thing? Well, at least we could see that their hair is working. Hold on. Wait, where are they even? Oh, they're all right here. Okay, okay. Behavioral attributes. Oh, they're stuck here. They need to get their num set thing set to true. My bad, my bad. Oh, this reminds me of a Ben Folds song I used to listen to over and over again. Cigarette? Oh, I gotta remind myself to listen to that later. Damn, that just hit a fucking weird place in my brain. Ben Folds Cigarette. I used to fucking just cry my eyeballs out to that song. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna take the same thing from Game Manager, NPC Builder, Build Next Agent, and then there's the set FSM bool right here. And I'm gonna paste it in here. Right here. Oh, actually, somewhere in here. Oh, but it is. How come it's not listening to it then? Last NPC spawned. I do have that in there. Set the value, motherfucker. Come on. I'm gonna try that again. Wait, huh? There's 2 NPC spawners? Wait, what the fuck is going on? Oh. I have 2 of these going on. I hope, well, that still shouldn't make a difference, right? Oh, it does, because my fucking, this isn't in there. It was in here. Aha, okay. Copy this, go to this one, put it in here. Okay, whew. It's much preferable to make it a me problem and not a software problem. Now, our boys should walk. Okay. Voila! They walk. And how are they looking? Yep, they all got different types of hair. Let's a lot of them do have stubble still. They have a bushy mustache. I wonder how many of these are well, that guy just decided to turn back all of a sudden. That's weird. That's weird. That's suspicious. Alright. Facial hair and everything seems to be checking out now. With this type of spawner. But why the fuck doesn't it work with the other spawner? It's funny because I think all these guys are sources. They're all waiting here. Or how many of them are sources? Maybe none. Oh, no, none of them are. They're all civilian B. Right. I can't wait till this whole damn thing is working. You want to see what a huge difference this makes when you turn off the, like here, I'll go like right here. And then I'm gonna turn off, where's the directional light? Right here. I'm gonna turn this off. Boop. Look at that, massive difference. This place is so much moodier. And the shadows behave more appropriately. Now it's all dark out there though. Oh, about hit the 3-hour mark. I think I'm gonna hop off. I kind of. Yeah, I need to figure some shit out. This won't make for a very good stream if I stay on this problem for much longer, especially because of how draining it is. So, to the few people left in the chat, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Or as John Jero was saying, if you're still there, John Jero, having good company feels nice. It's a good way to kind of stay in the zone. I feel like I'm at work in a way. When I'm on stream, it's like, okay, I can't just sit here and do nothing. And I can't just eat cookies the whole time. And I can't just walk away and play video games and jerk off all day because, well, they're watching. So yeah, company is nice and effective in a lot of ways. So I'm going to hop off and maybe just pop on some ASMR. And do all this boring shit that is not suitable for stream. And then today's Sunday already? And I'm gonna try to stream during the week. That would be cool. I tried last week, but it was just, I'm still getting over my my slump. So, if not, at the very least Friday. Otherwise, be hanging out in the Discord, checking in on the Discord here and there, be in the chat. John Jero says, "Oh well." Yeah, oh well, no big deal. Yeah. So, I'll see y'all pretty soon. Hold me accountable. Bug me in the Discord and make me pop on during the week. That'll help. I think I'm going to try to basically do it after like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. because up until then I'm going to be trying to do as much official Playmaker shit. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Ugh. This music's putting me to sleep too, I have to admit that. And I can't wait to eat some pasta. Alright, y'all, talk to you soon. Take care of yourself. Get some good sleep tonight. Eat healthy. Get some sunshine when you can. If not, if you're in a really cold place, then stay warm. I hope y'all are taking care of yourself. I know it's getting really rough out in the middle of the country right now. So seriously, stay informed on whatever it is that you can do to take care of yourself and stay safe. LilKitty0103 says, "Love to see more weeknight stuff. It helps me out to work on my game." Awesome. Yeah. That's good to know. See, yeah, just that alone is already its motivation for me to hop on during the week. John Joe says, "Talk to you on Discord, man." Yep, be on Discord. I'm gonna be on there. I lurk around sometimes and then wait for a good moment to pop in. Okay, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.